What's going on, people? Welcome back. And as you can see by the title, I'm here to talk about VR and why you should be excited for it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That person that's on the fence, that person that doesn't give a crap about the next gadget or gimmick. I hear you. I understand. But I am here to tell you should be cautiously optimistic and even excited on where this new technology could take gaming and in other applications. Now, I understand we've been burned before by that gadget that ended up being shit, or that gimmick that was just that and it wasn't properly supported. So sit back and let me just try to convince you why you should be excited, and just keep an eye out, keep your ear to the ground and see what people are saying. You know, I'm not saying go out and buy it day one, because I am not, but I am the person that these companies are making this for. I'm their target audience. Why? I've always loved motion control gaming. I've always enjoyed, when I was a kid, going to the arcade and playing that $1 and $2 arcade game where it was 3 monitors, or you had that rig where it would move, like if you was flying a plane or driving a car, or it would shake, like anything that was trying to immerse you even deeper than you were, or had the light guns. And I was that person. I loved that. And then a few years later, they had like a $5 machine where they would strap you in and you would go all 360 and it was like you was flying a spaceship. Awesome. And even up to recently, where they had this game where it was 4D, and they did all these different things to immerse you deep into the experience or the game that you was playing. I love that, and I wish that it would make a comeback. Arcades are pretty much dead, and and home versions of arcade gaming with motion controls and stuff like that never really took off. The Wii was successful. Yes, it was. It was a gimmick, but it was well done for what they had. I enjoyed playing, the Wii, and, I forgot the name of their sports game, but it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I know non-gamers that bought into that and enjoyed it. So it was fun. And then here comes along Sony, which, always dibbled and dabbled and, in motion controls for years, finally came out with their Move controller, and it was awesome. It was true 1-to-1, and it was actually great technology. It was so good and so ahead of its time that even a generation later, the current generation with the new PlayStation VR, you'll be able to use the Move controllers. That just goes to show you how advanced that was. The problem is it wasn't properly supported. And that's what a lot of these companies do. They'll sell you, their marketing team comes out and they're telling you you need to have this, and they don't fully believe in it because they don't fully develop it, or they don't back it, or they don't make games from the ground up to take advantage of that tech. And that's what happened with the Move. They try to shove it into games like Killzone and SOCOM and, Resistance. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a game like Sports Champions, like that Medieval Times game. I forgot what it was called, but it was awesome. It was well done. And that's what I wanted developers to do. Make games from the ground up to take advantage of that technology. But they give up halfway. A lot of people don't buy into it. And these companies have to realize, listen, we're not going to go out and drop hundreds of dollars and right away just because you tell us something, buy something. And then 6 months later, when the sales are still not there, you just give up on it. You have to fully commit to it. Now, these new headsets coming out, we have Oculus Rift, we have HTC Vive, we have PlayStation VR, we have Samsung Gear VR, and we have Google Cardboard. Google Cardboard and Gear VR are the lowest end of the spectrum in VR. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I have a pair of this Samsung Gear VR. As you can see, real simple. All it is you plug your phone in there, you put it in there, put in the cover, and you're good to go. Magnifying glass and a little sensor to know it's in there. So it says Gear VR powered by Oculus. What does that mean? I don't know, because it's just Oculus apps. There's no real power in there. The only power is coming from your phone. So it really depends on how good your phone is visually, and how the memory is, so it can run some of these apps. But beyond that, it's no big deal. But I will tell you, I was blown away by the simplicity of this headset and how good it actually worked. So that's why I'm here to let you know you should be excited, because with the more expensive models, better resolution, better frame rate, and games that are made from the ground up for that technology, you should be excited. I played a few games on here. I tried out some applications that I was blown away how good it was. I don't remember the name because I just started playing this, but this game it's a sci-fi game, and the opening credits was just amazing. You start out in space and a ship is passing you by, like a spaceship. And it's just grand in scale how this headset tricks my mind and actually makes me feel like I'm immersed in this world, and I'm seeing the ship pass me, and I'm looking around all 360 and I'm in outer space, but it is well done. I mean, it's good. It's amazing. I'll put the name of the apps that I've used so far and that I really enjoy in the description, because I don't know them off the top of my head, but I was blown away. Then, you know, you get into this space station where you come up with this rig where it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys seen Star Wars, when Han Solo and Luke and they're fighting in the Millennium Falcon, and he's like, don't get cocky, kid, and you're in something like that, and you're shooting these ships that are going by you, and you know, you use the, you know, motion control over here, kind of like, you know, touchpad. You can set up a controller with this, but basically you're shooting these ships coming at you, and it's just complete 360. And I was like, man, this is amazing. If I can get this, you know, immersion, if I can get this satisfaction with something so simple of $100 headset, I could imagine something that is properly developed and it, you know, it's a little higher, you know, in money and in, you know, in technology. So I am excited for it, and I have been even before I got this. The only thing, like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic because I've been burned by being a first and early adopter on product and gadgets that don't turn out to be much. But I will say, if you want to get an experience, a small one, try Google Goggles. Oh, not Google Goggles, Google Cardboard. And with Google Cardboard, you're going to get an idea of what, you know, the technology can do. And then that's only like 10 bucks. And then you can step it up to Gear VR, which is $100, and really good apps on there. I watch Netflix on there. They have like a Netflix app. It is amazing. Sometimes I watch Netflix on my phone, and you have a screen. I have a decent sized screen, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Having that headset on and the way this application works is like you're in a movie theater. Oh, actually, there's one Samsung application that you can pick different movie theaters to watch videos, to watch movies, and you can pick a big movie theater. You can pick where you sit. If you want to sit in the back and you see the screen far away from you, you can sit up front, and it gives you the immersion like you in a movie theater. And it's amazing. I'm telling you, amazing. And then the Netflix one, it's like you in a house, like you in a living room or a theater room. And basically, you're looking at the screen, but it makes the screen look like you're in a movie theater. And I can't explain it. How it tricks your mind, how it immerses you to the point where you actually feel like you're in a different space. And this is with a $100 set. This is using a Google Cardboard apps that are made, you know, for phone applications. So I could imagine with a better frame rate, with better resolution, you know, a better screen and sound to really get you into it. You know, the HTC Vive has this whole setup where it's going to be tracking you one-to-one. The only problem with that, and a lot of people say that that's the best one, is that you need a large space for it. But again, as long as the developers fully embrace it and really make, you know, killer applications from the ground up, I could only see this being a supplement to your existing gaming. This is not for everyone, but those people that are on the fence, those people that want a different experience, this might be it. You know, this might be the future of gaming. Now, the problem is that they try to implement it in a cheesy way to things that don't need it. Make games specifically made for this. Because I've seen a few tech demos, and that's what they look like, tech demos. They look like they're still far away. But I've seen some that have been mind-blowing. I've read and heard some, you know, journalists in the gaming world where they were not into it, and they're blown away by the technology. And by something so simple as Gear VR with my phone, I'm amazed. So be optimistic, be excited. This is something that's good. This is something that's going to push the industry to come up with new ways to gaming. And, you know, I'm all for that. What I'm not for is poorly developed, poorly backed products that you expect the consumer to spend all this money on, and then you give up 6 months when that first quarter didn't sell, and you're like, yeah, let's move on, like 3D TVs, and you know, the list goes on and on with gadgets. Anyway, that's my small experience with the Gear VR and why I'm excited for, you know, PlayStation VR and Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, and who knows how many other companies are going to throw their hat in the ring when they see this take off. So, you know, if you want a smaller version of it, look at Google Cardboard, look at Gear VR, and, you know, be blown away by how simple it is, but yet how immersive it is, and maybe it might open you up to, you know, stepping it up to the big boys. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. You guys know the deal. You guys be good. You guys be safe. Thanks for watching.